Hello, my name's Rachel Howfield-Massey from Other Ways to Walk, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a technique that you can use anytime to help you connect with nature and boost your well-being. So it's a really simple technique. It's something that's been evidenced by researchers to have clinically significant impacts on your well-being, to improve mood, reduce stress, combat depression, and it's really simple. So the technique is to notice 3 good things in nature. It's something that you can do absolutely anywhere. There is nature everywhere, even in the most urban environment. There are views of the sky, or weeds in the crack in the pavement, or changing light reflecting on buildings. There's always something there if you look for it. So it's really simple. The trick, actually, the challenge in a way, is to remember to do it. So it might be something you might think about, perhaps every time you leave the house and you check you've got your key and your phone, that you notice a bit of moss on the wall by the house and you form a habit. Habits are a much better way of keeping up with something rather than trying to remember it every day. You might, as you start to think about it, realise that there are things that you notice already. Perhaps when you're out on a walk, your eye just catches on a particular tree, or your I don't know, a sound just snags your attention for a moment. And I guess the trick then is to notice what you notice. Quite often something like that will just catch our attention, but it doesn't hold our attention, and we don't choose to hang around with it for any amount of time. So I would suggest just noticing what you notice. And then also just to say a little bit about how I use this technique. So I'm really lucky. I live near this woodland that you can see behind me, and it's popped into my mind today that the idea of noticing 3 good things in nature. And the thing that I've realised that I'm really checking up on every time I come is how many acorns are still on the ground. It seemed like this year, a few weeks ago, I was walking on inches of acorns. Maybe it's a mast year, so sometimes trees produce and release many more seeds than they normally would, and nuts, mainly as a kind of as an act of hope. It seems to me, it feels like by doing that there's a determination and a resilience to it's all or bust. They're going to put all their attention into one lot of nuts and seeds, and see if by doing that they can really improve the chances of procreating. So it's something for me that I've been drawn to. I've noticed that I'm noticing it. I've thought about it a bit more, and it's then led me to this idea of resilience and hopefulness. And I guess trees just have a purpose and have that determination, but for us as humans, it's a choice, and that choice to be optimistic, it's like a strategy perhaps. So that's what I'm noticing at the moment. I'm reading things into it that make me feel better, but that's an optional thing that you can also do as part of this activity, I guess. But yeah, fundamentally I think the thing to keep in mind is that noticing 3 good things in nature makes you feel good, that it's a skill and a practice that you can develop, that often your senses are a way to connect you with nature, so sounds, smells, things that you see, and often we don't notice things that we receive through our senses. Humans have the option of turning them off, so turn them on and see what you notice, and notice how it makes you feel. And I hope you enjoy doing that. Thanks. Bye.